Good evening, student. Today we will cover equivalence relation. This topic we have taken from SOM series. Now let's see what is equivalence. Consider a non-empty set S, a relation R on S. Now relation name is R and it is made of set S. Is an equivalence relation if R is reflexive, symmetric and we have told this reflexive, symmetric and transitive classes and we will tell again. So it will be equivalence relation. R will be equivalent relation on S if it has three properties. R is an equivalence relation. Think R is an relation on set S. It will be equivalence relation if it has three properties. First is reflexive, second is symmetric and third is transitive. So for reflexive you have to see, now see this, for every A belong to S, A are A. It means suppose set has three elements 1, 2 and 3. Then the ordered pair in the relation should be 1 1, 2 2, 3 3. These ordered pairs should be present in the relation. No element in such ordered pairs should remain. Suppose it has 4 elements. A set S has 4 elements 1 2 3 4. Then these ordered pairs 1 1, 2 2, 3 3 and 4 4 must be in the relation. Second, we have to check for whether that relation is symmetric or not. If A are B, then B are A. What does it mean? It means that if an ordered pair AB exists, then in relation BA should also be there. Another instance is there. If an ordered pair 1 2 exists, then 2 1 should also be there. And third, we have to check for whether it is transitive or not. How we have to check transitive or not? See, if ARB and BRC exist, then ARC should also be there. Suppose if there is one ordered pair 1 2 and 2 3, then check for whether 1 3 exists or not. If exist, if 1 2 and 2 3 exist, then if relation is transitive if an ordered pair 1 3 also exists in that. Now let's take the example. See, if A is equal to B, B is equal to C, then A is equal to C. This is transitive. Now see this example. Let L be a set of lines. Let L be the set of lines and let T be the set of triangles in the Euclidean plane. Relation is parallel or identical to equivalence relation on L. Relation is parallel to or identical to equivalence relation on L. Let's solve this question. Suppose he is talking about parallel lines. Our set name is S. Our set name is S. Let it has, set S has 3 elements 1 2 L1 L2 and L3. L1 is parallel to L2. See, now there is one relation R. In that relation, ordered pairs are L1 is parallel to L2 and L2 is L1 is parallel to L1. Okay, line 1 will be parallel to line 1. Comma is there in between these. L2 is parallel to L2. L2, L2. Comma is there in that. And L3 is parallel to L3, L3. And L2 is parallel to L1 and L1 is parallel to L3. L1 is parallel to L3. These are the ordered pairs in that relation. Now see this. Suppose there is one line L1. There is one line L1. This is line L1. And it is parallel to, this is line L1 and this is line L2. This relation is talking about parallel. See, this relation is talking about parallel. Relation S is parallel or identical to equilateral. We will talk about equilateral. First we'll see whether it is reflexive or not. Now see if L is parallel to L2, we can say it L2 is parallel to N1. This is same thing. If this is there, L1 is parallel to L2, then L2 is parallel to L1. Okay. Then what we have to see? Okay, first we will see what is reflexive here. We have three line here, L1, L2, L3. This L1, this is L1, comma L1. This ordered pair, definitely L1 is parallel to L1. L2 is parallel to L2. See, this line exists here. L2 is parallel to L2. L3 is parallel to L3. Means in this ARA exists. For every A belongs to S, every A belongs to S, S is set, so I write here capital. ARA means all the elements, for all the element ordered pair AA exist. Okay, there are three elements here, L1, L2, L3. L1, L1, L2, L2 and L3. These ordered pair exist. This is L3. So this is L3. Okay, this is L1, L1. This is L2, L2. This brace is here. Okay, L3 is L3. Now see, this is reflexive, we have covered it. Now we have to see whether it is symmetric. Reflexive, it is there, reflexive. Relation is reflexive, we have covered it. Now we have to check whether it is symmetric or not. This relation is symmetric because wherever AB exists, suppose ordered pair L1, L2 exist, then ordered pair L2, L1 exist. See this one. L2 was here, then L2, L1, it is here. So wherever ARB exists, wherever in relation A or B exist, A or B exist, then B or A should be there in the relation. Suppose ordered pair 1 2 exist in the relation, then 2 1 should be there, then it is symmetric. Here we have L1 L2, then we have L2 L1 is there, so this is symmetric. Okay, next is it should be transitive. Suppose there is one more line L3, covered, it is reflective, it is symmetric. It is symmetric. Suppose L1 is parallel to L2 and L2 is parallel to L3. These both ordered pair L1 and L2 and L2 and L3, these ordered pair will be there in the relation. Then definitely in our parallel relationship, if L1 is parallel to L2 and L2 is parallel to L3, then L1 will be parallel to L3. This ordered pair will be in our relation. So hence we can say that it is transitive also. We can say that it is transitive also. Okay, we can say it is transitive also. We have all these three properties, reflexive, symmetric and transitive, then we can say that this relation is equivalence. Don't confuse by these things. L1, this first ordered pair is L1 L2. I have given one example. Suppose there are three lines L1 and L2 in relation. Here L1 L2 means L1 is parallel to L1, L1 is parallel to L2. Next ordered pair L1 L1, it means L1 is parallel to L1, L2 L2, L2 is parallel to L2, and this is braces here. L3 is parallel to L3, L2 is parallel to L1, symmetric property, and L1 is L3. This is L1, this is transitive of this one, and this is like this. If A is parallel to B and B is parallel to C, then A is parallel to C. This is transitive property. It follows all these things. Then we can say that it is equivalence relation. Next question is relation set inclusion is not an equivalence relation. It is reflective and transitive, but it is not symmetric. Let's see this. Suppose this is sign of set inclusion. Suppose A is subset of B. What does it mean? It means that either all the elements of A are in B or it both are equal. ठीक है, तो इसका आप देखिए, this is reflexive. How it is reflexive? A is subset or equal to A. Okay. Next is whether it is symmetric or not. This is reflexive, and similarly we can say that B is subset or equal to all the elements are equal or not. Okay, this is reflexive. This is reflexive. Reflexive. Next property is check for symmetric relation, whether it is symmetric or not. For symmetric. Suppose A is subset of B. A is subset of B. Here B has some extra element. Then we cannot say that B is set of A. Suppose in this case A is this one and B is this one. This is A and this is B. Smaller one is B. Can you say that B is subset of A? So we can say this is not symmetric. Okay. Then suppose it is transitive, whether it is transitive or not. We'll check for transitive or not. Transitive or not. Whether it is transitive or not. Suppose A is subset of B and B is subset of C. Both are given. B is C. Then in our relation, certainly there will be one ordered pair with AC. Then this will hold in a relation. So it is transitive, but it is not symmetric. Okay. So we cannot say that set inclusion is equivalence relation. Next is C. Let M be a fixed positive integer. M be a fixed positive integer. Two integers A and B are said to be congruent modulo M. What does it mean? Suppose A say congruent modulo. First see the meaning of congruent. A congruent modulo. This is not what, this is equivalent. Modulo mod M. MOD modulo. What does it mean? It means that M is 4. I write here. What does it mean? Suppose A is 11. 11 is 11 3. This is here where it is B mod M. A B mod M. Sorry.